Japanese Wagyu beef. It's famous for its sashi, or marbling, intricate streaks of fat running through the muscle fiber, producing its characteristic texture. This texture, unlike any other beef in the world, is the result of selective breeding over generations.
You know, I was obviously like blown away, having been raised on American beef. You know, looked at it and just was stunned, and then started cooking it and tasting it, and again was stunned.
A competitive exhibition is held in Japan to determine the best of them all. This time, about 400 cattle have qualified for the event. Held once every 5 years, it's commonly called the Wagyu Olympics. To win here is considered a pinnacle by many Japanese Wagyu cattle farmers.
この5年に1回のこの大会で我々は自慢の牛をアピールして、またダメだったらまた頑張る、また頑張る、その繰り返しですよ。
やっぱり人々を魅了するのが和牛です。日本の固有の財産としての可能性は十分秘めてるので。
Simply called Wagyu by many, Japanese beef is gaining global recognition as a premium delicacy. Join us as we explore the rich and masterfully marbled world of Wagyu. Located in the southern tip of the Kyushu region, the Kirishima Plateau is known for its hot spring resorts. But a week in October 2022 finds the area buzzing with activity.
The highest class of Wagyu by producers from agricultural schools and livestock farms from around the country gather here all at once to compete against each other using the newest techniques, the newest improvements, and of course, the quality of their beef.
Dubbed the Wagyu Olympics, the competitive exhibition is held once every 5 years and is one of the largest in Japan. The breeding cattle division, covering the development and form of breeding cattle, is being held here at the Kirishima venue. The beef cattle division, which judges meat quality, is being held at another venue. Together, a total of 9 categories are up for grabs. 438 cattle from 41 prefectures throughout Japan are competing in the breeding cattle division. They're housed in cowsheds next to the competition venue. To present the cattle in top condition, they're brushed and shampooed every day during the competition period.
毎日そのお世話をしてて心がけてることだったりとか、なんかちょっと気をつけてることとかっていうなんかありますか？
私は特にとても繊細な、ちょっと怖がりな子なので、常に近づくときは声をかけることを意識してます。
本当ですか？はい、
ストレスをかけないように、美味しい牛肉になるように、日々のブラッシングでかゆみを取ってあげたりだとか、あと血行を促進させることによって油のサシが入りやすくなったりとか、そういうところを意識して飼料管理してます。
なるほどなるほど。
これ大事です。人間と牛との信頼関係。撫でてあげる、褒めてあげる。
やっぱり褒められていい気持ちになるんですかね、牛も。
そうなんです。いいことに気づいてくださいました。その通りなんです。
本当ですか？どういうふうに褒めるんですか？言葉とかで、それともまあ触ってとかって感じですかね。
両方です。声かけながら手をかける。で、目をかける。多分手をかけ、目をかけ、声をかけ、この3つが一緒になったら、牛さんは答えてくれて
なるほど。
ニコニコニコニコしてる。まあニコニコしてるのかわからないですけど、ニコニコしてるように思ってる。
はい。そういうふうに見えるわけです
見
よ。
えるわけです。
でも考えてみたらなんかスポーツ選手って一緒かもしれないんですよね。
です。
そういう
That's right.
感じなんですよ。
そう。
なるほど、なるほど。
The competition was first held in 1966. And the theme of the event was, Can Wagyu become beef cattle? Wagyu cattle had long been kept as working animals. But with the advent of mechanical farm equipment, they were no longer needed in the field. To utilize Wagyu cattle as a food source, the farmers searched for ways to improve the breed. To date, each competition has been assigned a theme relevant to its time.
大きな時代の変革はやっぱり昭和の40年代で農業が機械化されていく時に、あるいは肥料はもう化学肥料に置き換わっていく時代に和牛の用途っていうのが次第に変わってきたというようなことで、和牛の生き残る道として当時から和牛は非常に性質温順でもありましたけども、食肉として非常に美味しいというようなこともあって。
The Ojiro area of Kamicho is nestled deep within the mountains of Hyogo Prefecture. This area is known as the home of Wagyu. About 80 years ago, cattle breeder Tajiri Matsuzo produced his Pièce de Résistance. Tajiri-go, from which almost all Japanese blacks today are descended. Tajiri-go had fat distributed impeccably throughout its muscle fibers, a trait that has become a defining feature of Wagyu beef. To be called Wagyu, the cattle must be born and raised in Japan, and of the 4 breeds native to the country. Livestock farmers have closely guarded the bloodlines and worked tirelessly over generations to improve their techniques and produce the best quality possible. There are currently about 1.8 million Wagyu cattle in Japan. Kagoshima Prefecture, the host of the 2022 Wagyu Olympics, takes the lead with approximately 300,000 cattle, followed by Miyazaki, Hokkaido, Kumamoto, and Okinawa. The Kyushu region is known nationwide for its Wagyu production. More than 300,000 people flock to the Kirishima venue over the course of the 5-day event to see the best Wagyu cattle in Japan.
Here next to the competition venue, there's an area where people from all over Japan has booths where you can learn more about Wagyu, Japanese beef. And there's also an area where you can try and eat it. Let's go. Okay, we have Akita Prefecture, Yamagata Prefecture. I can really smell like the barbecue smell over here. This smells so good. Let's see. Uh-huh. You still have this grilled flavor, but you get this kind of sweetness from the Wagyu as well, and it's really juicy and soft at the same time. It's quite different actually. Yeah, you just have to try it.
The cattle competing in the breeding cattle division are kept in an area across the road from the booth section. Many media teams are here to cover the event. We spot a foreign reporter as well.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey, where are you from?
United States, but
United States.
I live here in Japan.
You live here in Japan. Okay, so who are you shooting for here now?
I'm a YouTuber.
You're a YouTuber. Okay.
John Daub produces videos introducing things only found in Japan. Some of his videos are about Wagyu cattle.
I would consider to be Wagyu paradise. Japanese Wagyu is renowned around the world. That A5 grade marbling is legendary. Right away, we were impressed with the cleanliness of everything. Well, internationally, Japanese Wagyu beef is so popular, but not a lot of people quite understand what makes, for example, Miyazaki or Kagoshima the top brand.
That right?
So I come to this event because we have 41 of the 47 prefectures all in one spot. It doesn't really happen too often.
Inside the competition venue, the breeding cattle are being selected. Outside, a group huddles around a screen. It's the team from Hokkaido Prefecture. They're rooting for a farmer from Miyazaki Prefecture who taught them how to raise Wagyu cattle.
種牛の神様って言われてる人、僕らの技術とかをすごく教えてくれた方で、林さんはもう僕らの師匠みたいな方なんで。
ところで北海道はどうですか、今回の大会で。
北海道はまあ僕らも和牛の歴史ってすごく新しくて、まだまだね九州の人方にはかなわないんですけど、次回が北海道で5年後。この大会が開かれるのが決定しているので、それにつながるような、取り組みもと成果と、勝負事なんで勝ち負けはあるんですけど、やるっていうのがまず大事なことなんで、それはすごくできているかなと思います。
For their mentor, Hayashi Akihiro, this is his 5th consecutive competition. And his cow has taken first place in one of the young female categories.
気持ちはどうですか？
すごくハッピーですね。嬉しいですね。
北海道の人たちと一緒にいたけど、すっごい盛り上がってみんな握手してて、でなんかライバルのかなと思ってた。
そうですね。ライバルはもうみんながライバルだけど。
だけど
北海道は仲のいいライバル。
本当なんかもうなんか
親しいライバル。
なんかレジェンドみたいな方で、私たちのなんかもう師匠な人みたいなことを言ってくれたんですけど。
そうですね。我が家に来てくれて、いろいろ教えるわけじゃないんだけど、僕のやることを見てもらったり、アドバイスしたりしてます。
こういう県の間のこういう協力とかはよくあるんですか？
ないですね。僕は珍しいと思いますね。普通はね、隠してしまいますね。
やっぱりそうですよね。
見せたくないですよね。
じゃあなんで教えてますか？
僕はもうそれこそね、こんなこと大したことじゃないと思ってるから。じゃあ僕と同じようにやれば同じような牛ができるかっていうと、それはいかないで、少なくともその人がやっぱり早くそこの地点に到達できるようにアドバイスできれば、それの方がいいと思う。
The Wagyu Olympics is a highlight for livestock farmers throughout Japan. Placing well at this competition raises the value of their brand. Each region's reputation is at stake.
Here at the venue, the judges are examining each Wagyu, and they're not just checking for the quality of the beef, but also to see if the cow can maintain a relaxed, natural state.
What do the judges look at when making their decision? First, they examine the depth, length, and width of the torso. Then the condition of their coat and skin. And also their posture. The ideal is for the line of the back to be straight and run parallel to that of the stomach. The criteria used to judge the cattle are based on data accumulated over the years.
So, you said like if it's this cow, maybe we have a chance. So what was it that made you think this cow might have a chance?
まずやっぱ骨格の美しさ、あとは順調なその発育 体重の増体だとか、やっぱそういったこうデータを見ながら、やっぱりこの子はこういいなと。
じゃあ見た目的にもデータ的にも良好だと。
そうですね。はい、バランスがいいなということで。
なるほどなるほど。
一番大事なのは牛の背中、牛さんの背中がピーって
フラット。
綺麗、そうフラットにピーって線を引いたようにかける。でなってるのがいい牛。でなおかつ下の線ですよね。下の線もピー。
へえ。
箱の状態、ティッシュの箱の状態想像してください。あれにマッチ棒が4本ついてます。あれが一番いい体型。あれに近づけるように運動をしたり、ご飯食べさせたり。
第4区は18道県から54頭の出品です。
This category is for trios of mother, daughter, and granddaughter cows. The judges look at how well breed improvements have been established over 3 generations. The venue is filled with personnel from each prefecture who closely watch the judges' movements. One of the judges stops and gives a signal.
出品番号139から141番、沖縄県が移動しています。
Cattle that have received a high rating are announced. Which will the judges stop at? They approach the winners.
出品番号136から138番、鹿児島県。
Kagoshima Prefecture takes the top spot, followed by Miyazaki Prefecture and Hokkaido. By the end of the event, the host prefecture Kagoshima has taken first place in 6 of the 9 categories.
いろいろ大変なこともあったんですけど、こうやってアイラのメンバーで藤山さんと一緒に日本一になれたっていうのはすごく嬉しいです。
The team from Hokkaido, which will host the next Wagyu Olympics, puts up a good fight and places third in 2 categories. A special category is reserved for students from agricultural universities and high schools. Its purpose is to address the looming issue of successor training. Gifu Prefecture's Hida Takayama High School took first prize at the last competition. The school has created its own curriculum on how to breed the local brand Hida cattle and is working to raise the next generation of cattle specialists. After school, the students receive hands-on training from local livestock farmers. At this competition, Hida Takayama High School finishes in 6th place. The top prize is awarded to Kagoshima Prefecture's Seoul High School.
この特別区においてはもう一つ序列以外に大事な意味があります。地域の和牛の歴史と伝統を背負ってこの場所に立っておられるということだと思います。特別区を通じてそのことを皆さん全員が感じ取っていただけたことがかけがえのない宝物になったんじゃないかなというふうに思っています。
最優秀賞には入ることはできませんでしたが、今までこのメンバーと先生方と先輩と農家の皆さんと頑張ってきて、もう大会で全部を発揮することができたので、もう全然悔いはなく、すごい悔しいけど本当に 悔いはないです。2回悔いないって言っちゃった。
すごい農家さんたちとかにも支えてもらったり、牛のことをいろいろしてきてすごい興味を持ったので、将来も牛に関する仕事とかでやっていけたらいいなと思っています。先輩とか地域の方とかいろんな農家さんとかに教えてもらったり支えてもらったりしたことがとても自信になって自分たちらしく過ごせたので良かったです。ありがとう本当にありがとう。ありがとう。
5年に1回の開催になってるんですけれども、やはりその中で5年間の改良の成果をこう展示して、でみんながこれが今の日本の和牛の目指すべき方向性なのかっていうことを展示することによってやっぱり大きな意味があるんじゃないかな、みんなそこに向かっていこうっていうふうな目標になるんじゃないかなという意味で開催をさせていただいているっていうふうな。
Wagyu beef is steadily gaining recognition overseas. Its unique characteristics, including the fat's low melting point, make it perfect for various dishes and cooking styles. We meet with chefs in the US.
And it took some time to figure it out, but I think it's just incredible. And the cool thing about Wagyu is how the fat has this quality where it's delicious at any temperature. It's delicious if it's warm, but it's so tender even at room temperature, unlike other breeds of cattle.
I think the first time I had Wagyu, I was a line cook at Kraft Steak in New York, and the grill guy passed me over a piece of skirt steak that was some Japanese beef that they've been working with, and it was life-changing. It was amazing.
Beef exports from Japan have been increasing each year. In 2021, it passed the 50 billion yen mark, and the government of Japan aims to hit 160 billion yen by 2025.
So is there any kind of things that are recently popular in the world of Wagyu?
私どもずっと努力してきた北米、特にアメリカに対してですね、やはりアメリカの和牛への意欲っていうのがさらに盛り上がってきていると思っております。あとまた台湾とかあるいは東南アジアの国々の皆さん方も和牛の美味しさを感じていただいていると思っております。昨日もタイの方が来られて、で実際に買い付けできないのかなという、どういう方法をしたら買い付けられるのかというようなお話をされておりました。
A traceability system was introduced to boost overseas sales. Scanning a QR code provides access to records on each head of cattle, from when they were born to when they were slaughtered. Its purpose is to ensure food safety and authenticity. Amit Sommelier from Argentina, who now lives in Japan and puts out information on Wagyu beef, has high praise for the traceability system.
What in particular, just the last couple of hours that you've been here, did you really think, oh, this was really interesting, or that you found really impressive?
Yes, what I found very different in Japan is the traceability that each beef has.
Traceability.
Traceability that each brand has. And that each farm is super proud of what they are doing, and they showed with the product with a lot of information, with a lot of respect, and this is unique. Wagyu in Argentina was introduced like a couple of years ago, 10 years ago or so. So it's not spread so far. It's not well known yet, but they have the brands. They are there, and they know. They start knowing that it's very different. So it's about the marbling, about the flavor, like butter-like. So that is totally different than the beef or the meat that we have in Argentina.
Meanwhile, the global shift towards health consciousness is influencing the marbling or fat of Wagyu beef, with the focus shifting from quantity to quality. At the Kagoshima competition, a new category was created to judge fat quality. A high percentage of monounsaturated fatty acids, including oleic acid, is said to enhance the meat's melt-in-the-mouth texture and flavor. Miyazaki Prefecture takes first place in the fat quality category. It also takes the top spot in the entire beef cattle division. What do the livestock farmers think about the shift in focus to fat quality?
飼育農家にとっては一番厳しい評価ですね。皆さん油は食べたくない、赤身志向でも美味しい肉を食べたいというための基準変更だと我々は思っています。油質はその赤身の中にほんわり入った状態。これで焼いて食べて煮て食べてもうまいねっていうのがその基準になってくると思います。
And while demand is on the rise, it's not all green pastures. With not enough successors, the number of livestock farmers is on the decline. Hopes are high that this event, held once every 5 years, will make more young people want to take up the reins.
人工授精師を夢にしてて、牛が好きなので、やっぱ今後の将来もこういった牛に携わっていける仕事に就きたいと思っています。
私がちょうど入学する時に和牛甲子園で最優秀賞を取ったので、そういうきっかけで私はこの畜産の道に入りました。
高校で初めて牛を見て、牛の魅力にどんどん気づいていったので、この道に進もうと思いました。
将来も牛のことについてもっと学びつつ自分でやっていきたいなと思ってこの学校に入る。そうです、そうです。
I came to the Wagyu Olympics with the simple goal of reporting on delicious Wagyu, but in doing so, I think I found something even more important. When I see, the people who are involved with this competition, the producers of Wagyu and the students and the young people that are here these last couple of days, I see that they place a lot of importance on and they really are protecting tradition, while at the same time always trying to make improvements, trying to bring in new techniques, and just generally looking toward the future.
Wagyu cattle are the result of selective breeding, careful cultivation, and the pursuit of excellence. And it may soon be enjoyed worldwide as more come to know the masterfully marbled world of Japanese Wagyu beef.